Today we are holding an executive session to mark up the CAPTA Reauthorization Act of 2021, and while we remain unable to have the hearing fully open to the public or to the media for in-person attendance, live videos available on our committee website at help.senate.gov. And if you are in need of accommodations, including closed captioning, please reach out to the committee or the Office of Congressional Accessibility Services. I will go over the process for today. Senator Burr and I will each give an opening statement, and then I will open the floor to senators who wish to speak on the bill or any of the amendments. For the information of my colleagues, I intend to move to vote on this bill at about 10:20. I will stay after the vote until everyone who would like to speak has had the opportunity to do so. Every child deserves to live in a safe, secure, and stable environment. That is not controversial, and it's not partisan. But for many reasons, it's also not yet a reality in our country. Each year, at least 1 in 7 children experience child abuse or neglect. In 2019 alone, abuse and neglect led to the deaths of at least 1,800 children, and experts predict that number is far higher. And unfortunately, this pandemic has been a perfect storm for making things worse. It has increased familial stress, isolation, and economic insecurity, all of which can put children at greater risk for abuse and neglect. And tragically, we have seen the percentage of emergency room hospitalizations due to child abuse and neglect increase as well. Families also struggle to be connected to services like trauma-informed services, early learning, and financial and food supports that are critical to strengthening families and creating a path to stability. That's why it's so important we work to prevent child abuse and neglect, ensure our child protective services system can respond effectively to keep children safe, and connect families experiencing difficulty meeting basic needs to critical supports and services. I'm pleased to say this is an issue where Ranking Member Burr and I are in agreement. We need to address this crisis. Over the past few months, we've been able to find a lot of common ground on solutions to do just that. The bipartisan bill we are voting on today, the Child Abuse Prevention and Treatment Act Reauthorization of 2021, CAPTA, takes a public health, trauma-informed approach to improve our child protective services system and keep children safe. CAPTA takes a comprehensive approach to addressing these issues and includes steps to help our child protective services systems respond more quickly and effectively when abuse and neglect do occur, and steps to strengthen families and prevent abuse and neglect from happening in the first place. Additionally, the bill promotes strategies to reduce unnecessary investigations of families by the Child Protective Services system solely based on circumstances related to poverty or housing status. CAPTA also takes steps to improve our understanding of the nature and scope of child abuse and neglect by improving our data collection. And this bill improves opportunities for children facing barriers to adoption. There are too many children and families who need additional support, especially after the hardship this pandemic has put so many families and communities through. Their well-being is at risk, and they are counting on us to take action and pass legislation like CAPTA. I'm grateful to Senator Burr for the hard work that went into crafting this bill, and to the members of both of our staffs who put in long hours to get this done, particularly Kara Marchon, Amanda Beaumont, Leila Shoshay, Emmanuel Contreras on my staff, and Celia Sims and Peter Oppenheim on Senator Burr's staff. I urge all of my colleagues to join us in advancing this bill today and work with us to get it quickly signed into law.